let me ask you this. I'll end where I started, which is we're trying to understand the messages in this book. We're trying to understand these very large ideas.
I feel like I'm on fucking Fox right now. Go ahead. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Jeez, that one hurts. That one hurts.
But I go on them all the time and I don't curse on Fox.
We're trying to
I thought we were having fun here.
We're trying to understand how to translate big ideas in this book to daily practices back in our office. We're trying to understand what we can leave here with. I want to go. That's what I'm doing.
The big idea is to go to work and practice loving all of your difficult circumstances and operate from that kind of love and abundance. And if you could just go smile and breathe and become a good giver, then the fringe benefits will come. Let go so much of so much need for results. Results will come. Let go with the anxiety that comes with needing results. It's a practice, and the book is about the practices to relieve this kind of anxiety that separates you from good work, from being a good servant. It separates you. It's not helpful, that anxiety.
All right, let's go to the board and see what we've learned, all right? We're just going to go through. This is like a rewind version of this whole program, okay? You can add commentary if you see fit.
Okay.
But you just said it. Love your circumstances. Let go of a need for results, right? That's fair enough. Good. Is that something that we think we can practice back at our office today? Just kind of minimize results? Okay. Oopsie. This is really more of a business point, of a political point, but you're tired of inconsistencies where a language gets overly caught up and acts are ignored.
Not only language, just also unconscious behavior, letting people make choices. The Buddha would say, check for yourself. Just because they tell you on Fox News doesn't mean it's real. And just because we're doing it, everybody's doing it doesn't mean it's okay. Everybody had slaves. Everybody is abusing animals today, and everybody does a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's all right for you. Check for yourself. And meditation helps with that. Go ahead.
Give what you love.
And give what you want to receive.
Give what you want to receive. Give what's meaningful, right?
Give something that has
These are hard to
stable usefulness.
Anyone got any ideas? Think about this right now. How are you going to give what's meaningful? How are you going to give what you want to receive? Those are things you can do. White space, what's missing? I think, by the way, just from a real kind of business, Inc. magazine thing, I think Russell's one of the best people at seeing what's missing and filling it better than anyone I've seen in a really long time. I put him up there with Steve Jobs in that category myself. And I just heard, and you heard it here today, TV doesn't understand integration.
I think diversity is so important in the workplace. It's not about it's a majority, minority world, all that. It's not about that. It's about this new integration, this new America that really is inclusive, and the next generation sees themselves as more connected. You may see some more riff and stuff, the dying breed of more racial and Islamophobic and anti-Semitic statements being made. But really, in the core of America, we're getting better. And I do research on it. I know I'm the chairman of the Foundation for Ethnic Understanding. And I know we're getting better. I know this next generation is better in that regard.
And you heard he's buying a TV network, which means I'm getting my show.
It might mean that. He's pretty good.
All right.
Does he do this
That's
all the time?
Big news.
He's great.
Be a passionate servant. Find joy in going to work. Yeah. That's pretty hard. That's hard to do.
No, you get up, like I said, meditate, right? Do a little exercise, important. I always think well-being is 50% happiness, 25% diet, 25% exercise. Try to do all those things and try to remember to promote well-being. You get up, you got to make a decision. Be happy. You make a decision. And sometimes, the practice of these, the different practices that help you to be happy need to be employed. You feel good after working out. You feel better. After coming out of a really hard yoga practice yesterday, and I'm a vegan. I don't eat any animal, no dairy, no egg, no fish. I don't eat none of that shit. None of it. And the teacher says, put something in you that adds to your practice. Now, I'm sweating. My clothes are like, I've been running for 12 hours. You know what that's like, right? But yoga practice, this practice was like that. And he says, and after you meditate at the end and you're in the days, he says, go eat something that will add to your practice. It's like, the fuck, I could have a leaf, period, and a green juice. And so these things that are healthy, try to pursue them. They take a little work to get on the path, but do things that are healthy. And they're part of the same practice in making yourself happy at work and happy in life.
This is more like a Yogi Berraism, really. This is, if you're a vegan, don't work at a steak restaurant. But if you do, make it a better restaurant. I think that's pretty, we can follow that advice.
That's good, yeah.
We can do that, right?
Find the vegetarian option for the one person who comes in and
All right.
stuck with it. Follow
And then we're just going to end with the big stuff here. Okay. Imagination is God. Who said that again?
Paramahansa Yogananda, what he meant was, there's a Kriya practice, and we talk about enlightenment or God realization, and there's a 4th chapter in the Yoga Sutras, and there's in many, in even the idea of Christ consciousness, some would say you could be like Christ, this idea of enlightenment. So hard work, dedication, faith, you can never fail until you quit, ever. So whatever you imagine is real. You just have to go to work, and if you have enough faith, the miracle workers would say it would happen instantly. There would be no impediments, but they want to test you on your imagination. You have to work.
This is where you say you start your mornings off with this.
The idea, well, I don't send the same tweet out, but lots of mornings I send that out. That's from the Maharishi. He's the guy who brought TM to America, the idea of the mantra-based meditation and the way that he taught it.
It's super rich. You can read the whole book, or you could just get right to the point. State of needing nothing.
The next Oprah.
Thanks, my man. Thank you very much.